All right, so the main reason we foam roll is to make sure we don't have any tightness in the body, make sure the hips are loose, make sure the back's not tight. So the first thing we're gonna do, well, one, we're gonna hit every body part with a foam roller. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna hit the back. You're just gonna roll to your neck, all the way to your neck, and then down to your butt 5 times. But as you get closer to your lower lumbar, just keep that core tight in case if you do have any back issues. But we're gonna go down and back 5 times and just fill that out. And again, I'm just going to go over this with you quickly so you can hang out and have a great time on the foam roller, right? So after you do the center of your back, I like to turn and get my lats right here, because if your lats get tight, your traps will end up starting to get tight and everything just ties together. So I turn to the side a little bit. This does not feel very good, but it's good for you. So I turn to the side a little bit and I start in my upper trap and part of my rhomboid, and I roll down to the bottom of my lat and ribs. And I just do that on both sides just to fill in, and I really try to focus on getting in between my shoulder blades and just moving around on the foam roller to where I feel like I'm getting every muscle taken care of. What that does, it helps release toxins. So when you break up your the muscle tissue, you release toxins. When you drink water, you get the toxin flow of your body. But when you're not foam rolling, everything stays basically together. You get really tight, then it starts hurting, and then you don't feel good. So we're eliminating injuries by being on this foam roller. Next, you're going to go to your glute. So on your glute, this is where all of your back pain is coming from, literally every single bit of it. So anytime I have back pain, I think, well, what are my glutes doing? What's up, ladies? So we're going to start in the inside of your glute. So we're going to start from the top of the hip, and we're going to roll down to the hamstring, the inside of your glute, just trying to keep it loose. You're going to roll down and back 5 times. Just trying to fill it out. Yep, there you go, just like that. So I want you to roll even further down, like to the bottom of your back. Right there. Into the glute. Good, just like that. Perfect. Even I feel something right now. But again, just trying to keep that muscle loose as a goose. So once you do that 5 times, you're just going to turn over, and then you're going to get the side of your hip. So I'm just going to turn to the side. Same thing, top of the hip, down into the IT band a little bit. Top of the hip, down into the IT band. Just like you're doing. It's nice and slow and smooth 5 times. And then after that, what we're going to do, we're going to hit the hamstring. So what we're going to work all the way around the leg now. So we're going to hit the hamstring, rolling down and back 5 times, just trying to feel for any tightness. If you find any tightness anywhere, like if you find one spot on your leg and you're like, holy crap, that hurts, just sit on that spot for about 10 seconds. And just apply as much pressure as you can and push down and try to break that knot up and just follow it down your leg. All right, just following it down. So say we hit your hamstring. Now we're going to turn over just a tad bit, and we're going to get the back half of your hamstring and IT band. So I'm just going to turn over just a little bit and roll down. And this is typically where you're going to find some knots or some tight tissue. And that area is specifically, so when you're rolling, what area I'm talking about specifically right in here, and I can feel that right now. It's like super tight. So again, it's like a foam rolling party. So hitting that 5 times, and then after that, you just want to turn over slowly, just a little bit more. I'm gonna cross my leg over and get part of my IT band, just nice and slow. And again, if you find a spot that hurts, which I guarantee you are, sit on that spot for about 10 seconds, take your mind to a different universe, and roll down your leg. Rolling down. Just like you're doing. Perfect. Then you're going to turn over just a little bit more, get part of the quad and part of the IT band. So not all the way over. Yep, right in there. And then rolling deep into that quad. This is where all of my pain usually comes from. Jeez, that does not feel good. All right, cool. And then after that, so what I want you to do, I want you to turn over just a little bit more, like right there, right in that position. Good. And then you're going to turn all the way over on your stomach. Get the top of your quad. Just digging into that one leg. There you go. Just like that. And really focus on trying to keep your muscle as loose as possible. You want to be able to feel like you're hitting the bone with the foam roller. Even though it's not a bone, it's just tight tissue. Hitting that 5 times. And then we want to get the inside of your thigh. This is the most awkward part. So the inside of the thigh, the only thing you're going to do is just get to the edge of the foam roller and turn your hips in like this. And then you're just going to hit the inside of the thigh. This is typically the tightest part of my body. the adductors. So you hit that. Last but not least, you hit your hamstring. Or not your hamstring, but your calf. You're trying to hit the inside of the calf 5 times, the middle of the calf 5 times, and then the outside. This is one of the toughest parts on the body to break up because it doesn't move that often. So sometimes you have to shake your leg around on the foam roller just to break up that tissue. But if that's your foam rolling, now you just got to do the whole other leg by yourself and maybe hit that leg just a little bit more. Other than that, that's your first part of today. Okay? All right.